What's up, everybody? Wild Blockchain Academics. Today we're going to go over Bitcoin. We're trading Bitcoin. I do a trading Bitcoin video at least once a week. You can see where my positions are, if I'm long, if I'm short, and all that good stuff. So I am going to share this in the Discord quickly before we get started, so we can have some people jump in with us. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can post this. Post your questions in the YouTube, obviously, and then I'll get right at them. So I'm just finishing getting this up. Okay, perfect. So let's get started. So first of all, yeah, on our last video, we were kind of consolidating. I don't know if we were in this area, if we broke out, or in this area actually, right here, and then we broke out. So my targets, my first TP is around 58K, and then my next one is 74K. And I'm gonna give you, show you the reason I did that, like how I got to that. And let me just pull up to the YouTube. Okay, perfect. So let's get started. First of all, Bitcoin itself is about to break $1 trillion. Its market cap has never reached $1 trillion. We're sitting at 950. So $50 more billion, and the Bitcoin market cap will break $1 trillion. We have the total market cap at $1.5 trillion, which is huge. I'm in my long currently. It's about $2,100 profit. We've been telling everybody that we're going long. In our last videos, we, shouting out long. We didn't think it was going to break down and actually go to, those numbers everybody thought, 22K, 30K, and all of that. So let's get started. Let's look at the larger time frame, and we'll work our way down. So let's remove all drawings. Let's start on the monthly. And that's our previous all-time high. And our previous all-time high. So I do this every time I'm on here, and I want to show you guys that this is normal. So if we see in 2017, like these pullbacks, this wasn't the top. And we will see another nasty pullback, and we'll see multiple if Bitcoin keeps moving the way it is moving. Like, we're not going to go from 10K to 20K to 40K without the pullbacks. Like, look at this. In 2017, we had one pullback, about 40%. This one was at the all-time high. 32%, one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then and then we started breaking down. This was the top. So I'm looking at these pullbacks like as an opportunity to add to my longs. So I was able to add to my long all around here, and my average price is 41K because I added more recently to higher prices. So it averaged me around 41K. And I'll be honest, I knew it was going to be long, and I kind of went very big, and I got a nice entry at 30K. But since it was such a big long, I readjusted it. I closed it just to get into something more comfortable. So I'll throw in the Bitcoin log, and then I'll go over the MSR, and we can look at all the different signals. So this is still on track basically to reach its, it's TP. So you can see in this bull run, we reached the top of the band of the logarithmic growth band, and then we reach the top here. So everybody's kind of expecting us to reach to the top here as well, which depending on when we reach it. So if that was like May or before summer, that could be in the hundred thousands of dollars. But right before 2022, when bear markets, Bitcoin has historically started coming down, that puts us at around $150,000. And these moves, they can be very impulsive, so we can get that little push over to push us into the 200,000s that a lot of people think we may see. So we'll remove this indicator. So just wanted to show you guys we are on track. We saw some resistance here, same thing here. We saw some resistance here, pulled back, and now we're making our way just to the top of the band. And as a lot of people expect with this institutional money coming in, we're going to see two pumps. So I think when we get into the middle of that pump, when Bitcoin comes down, as we saw in 2013, when we had that huge move up, we consolidated for a few months. And I think that's where we'll see alt market, where we'll see alts blow up. I think we'll have a strong summer, and I'm very excited for that. So that's the logarithmic growth chart. Let's do MSR now, and we'll go on the daily. You won't get a signal on the, I'll have to actually adjust display signals so you guys can see that. So you can see on the daily, we're still long. On the daily, Bitcoin's long. On the 4 hour, Bitcoin's long. I don't think it's changed long since 9K. Yep. And I tell this to everybody, when it gets in an uptrend, when we get over or back to the 200 EMA, and especially under it, you want to look for, that market structure on smaller time frames to start breaking up and then getting that buy in the 200 EMA. It's been amazing pullback, like buying entries. You can see this was an amazing buy. This was an amazing buy under the EMAs. This bounced off the 200, bounced off the 200. Same thing here. And that's what I was telling everybody, like, these are perfect buys. This is the perfect chance because you're going to zoom out, and you can literally go to my video now and say you zoom out, and this is what you see. That natural pullback, that normal pullback that we're expected to see. So that was perfect buying area. And like I said, I don't just say it like I put my money where my mouth is. I'm currently long. I'm long in another account, so I'm pretty happy with that. The 1 hour is most likely long, obviously, as we just broke out. So this gave you a confirmation at 38K. MSR told you to get out of your previous long at 35K. That is after it dumped actually to 30K, but then it further dumped down to 28K. So, if you add multiple, tactics and more confluence to this, it definitely helps the tool, and it's giving you more confirmation to go long after. So 4 hours still long, 1 hour's long, the week's long, the daily's long. We can go down to the 15 minutes. I can see that's long. Even the 15-minute caught you long. That gave you the long signal at 34K. You got a re-entry here. 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 Or it could have hit your stop loss if you're using this as your stop loss. Could have hit your stop loss here, and you take profits. It went short anyways, and you went back long. So that's basically it. I'm going to do this for Ethereum as well. If you want to join our Discord, we're doing a 100 Ethereum challenge. We're taking 10 Ethereum to 100. So you can join us on that, and I'll be posting these charts so everybody can be on the same page, and you can potentially make that with us too. So that'll be exciting. And now let's get to my analysis, where I think Bitcoin's going. How I did that, why I think 58K, 72K, why these are my numbers. So let's remove drawings. Let's take out MSR. We don't need these as well. And we can, there's two things, there's two ways I want to do this. I'll start with using this as my lower high right here, and then that as my higher high. So you got the pullback to around 50%. It wicked there, but the actual body's held on 38.2. With that, I was expected to get to about 58K pretty easily. And that's why I was hoping, or not hoping, that expecting more of a rapid push. I mean, looking on the weekly, that is pretty significant. And then that would be my next fib extension point, would be approximately 76K. So these are my two take profit zones. I might see how it reacts around here and see if we see any bearishness. I don't think we're going to get a 30% pullback until we reach that 65, 72K. And then we'll see a 30% pullback. So if we were to see a 30% pullback or a 35% pullback, it would take us back down to 38K. So basically the top here. and I can see this zone being retested, that'd be very bullish. You know what I mean? Bullish market structure to see this come back down, test this local lower previous high point, and then keep it going up. Not to pierce it or break down. Piercing it's all right, but not actually breaking it down. If we were to pull back from the 75K region, that would be like our nastiest fall to about 40K, 43K. Maybe would be testing this area out after. But like that's still possible. We've seen these types of pullbacks in 2017, and I think people are to be surprised with what Bitcoin can do in terms of pullbacks and actually breaking out. You've seen what Bitcoin can break out immensely, and markets break down 3 times quicker. So keep that in mind. These are my TPs. We are long right now. We're long Ethereum. We're long Litecoin, and everything's been just doing amazing for us. We've had extremely awesome luck with NFTs. I made over, I think it was 14 ETH yesterday on selling a super farm NFT, legendary one. So we're going to be doing our giveaway very soon. We're doing NFT videos, DeFi videos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin trading videos pretty much almost every day. So that's it for Bitcoin. Just wanted to update my view. We're long. We've been long from this pullback, and I don't think we will break under this ever again, this 38K. So if we were to have some sort of pullback here, I don't think we'll go lower. This, I'll be buying up the hell out of this area. This is where my longs will be placed. So that would be that is my take. If wherever we come up here, we're not going to be breaking 38K. The bottom floor for Bitcoin is moving up very quickly, and I don't think we'll ever see $20,000, 25K again. A 30K is not possible unless we had a super extreme black swan event. And for me, my floor is about 39K. I would say about 38K would be my floor. I don't think Bitcoin will ever break that anymore. So that's it with me. Thank you guys for watching. I'm just stacking sats, as you guys can see. I hope you guys do the same. If you have any questions, reach out. Make sure to follow. We got some big things. We got some big things